in life situations, when things are trying to pull you down and there's a tendency to have that negative reaction like a child, instead of having the reaction and pretending that you're not having it, feel the tendency, be aware, be mindful of the tendency as you start to have that emotional upset, and just inwardly lengthen the spine and become aware of your breath and be at peace. Instead of going up and down with happy and sad, what we would say is not to become empty and not to become a robot, but to be even-minded and cheerful. And I'm going to give you, since we're talking about being even-minded and cheerful in the midst of activity, not just in meditation, I'd like you to practice this. Let me get a drink. I'd like you to practice this technique. Try to make this sound. Sounds like a bad phone call, right? So what you're doing is you're constricting the vocal cords, and with the mouth open, it's like you're making a little orifice down here near the voice box like this. So there's a little bit of tension there, and I'm doing it loud so you can hear it, but it can be much more calm. Once you have that sound, so like this Darth Vader kind of breath, close your mouth and breathe through your nose and do the same thing, but in a more relaxed way. I'm doing it loud so that you can try to hear it, okay? So in a more relaxed way, I'm going to get close. There's a microphone right here out of the screen, so I'm going to go. And like I said, I'm exaggerating. But try to have that constriction with your mouth closed, breathing through the nose both directions, inhalation and exhalation. And try to use that constriction to first make you aware of the feeling of your breath in the throat. I'm doing it now, but it's more quiet. And now use that constriction, or that small orifice in your throat, to lengthen out the breath. But you don't want it to be ragged, you don't want it to be choppy, you don't want it to like start and stop abruptly. You want it to be perfectly smooth and like a sustained, even flow. So exhale completely. Relax your shoulders and your chest and your face. Now inhale through that orifice in the throat with the mouth closed. And then exhale the same way. Slow, even, smooth breath. I do these things a lot, so I can do it pretty long. For you, it might take more practice. But try to just go with me on this. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace in a relaxed way, but start to lengthen the breath. Hear the breath inside. Feel it, just like a very gentle breeze in the throat. Try to hear it like a gentle wind in the trees. And without mentally counting, just try to feel that the inhalation and exhalation are about the same length of time. You could mentally count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when you're inhaling, and then when you're exhaling, just to see that just to check it. See if they're even, and then stop counting. Feel each time you do this and you exhale that you become more relaxed. Feel peace in your heart. Close your eyes. I'm closing mine too, so don't look at me. Put a gentle smile on your lips. Open your eyes and relax. Did that have an effect on you? Do you feel more even-minded and cheerful? You can use that technique without making the big loud sound, but just feeling it very gently. I just made the sound for a demonstration. You can be in a business meeting or a job interview while another person's talking. And if you're having a feeling like you're going to be anxious or nervous or something, and you can just get this habit of just feeling the breath very gently in the throat and feeling the chest, the face, and the shoulders relaxed, physically relaxed with the tall spine, whether you're standing or sitting. And feel the breath in the throat and just be more peaceful, more calm, and more effective in whatever you're trying to do. This can go farther, but for now that's probably good enough. I'll say one more thing. Let's say it's a job interview, or you got a rough boss, or it's a meeting that you really don't want to be at, and let's say if you're having anxiety, it might be because you think all eyes are on you, or you're worried about what they think about you, and it's ego stuff. It's not helpful. Use this breath to feel that you're drawing your consciousness back to your center, back into the calmness within your own self. And then when you get a little calm, see if it feels more natural or more pleasant to feel that you're silently, secretly radiating goodwill and kindness to the people or the situation that surrounds you. Become a cause instead of an effect.